was you when you met Jay-Z?
Was in 4th grade, so I might have been about 10. Yeah, about 10, 8, and yeah, about 10. 4th grade? Nah, 10. 4th grade, I know it was because I changed schools, and then he was at that school when I got there. I changed schools from Sumner. A lot of people don't know I was raised in Sumner Projects.
Mm-hmm.
I went to a whole different school and stuff. I went to school with niggas from Tompkins and Sumner and Bushwick and all over that way. By the time I hit, by the time I hit Marcy, I was in 4th grade. Jay and them was in ahead of in the 5th grade. They was ahead of me because they put me back because I changed schools, and that's when I met Jay going to school and shit.
During the time when y'all was growing up, did he have church background, or was he similar to you?
Similar to us, similar to me,
similar to you.
Yeah.
Does as far as you know, did it's because you know you growing up with your partner, did he have a belief in God? Jay didn't believe in God? Okay.
Bro, I don't even think that ever had been a discussion as kids. You know what I'm saying?
That's very
like the only
interesting.
time we had on it was gonna come to church if it was like a family member passing away. You know what I mean? Where we had to go to a funeral, but I don't recall us ever having that faithful that background of the religious.
That's very interesting and very important. When you first started to get into the game, was Jay-Z a part of those endeavors? Was he with you at the start?
Yeah, he was. I ran when I first got my hand on my first package. I ran to that nigga like, yo.
No doubt.
That's what I found. Nigga like, what's that? I said, yo, I found this shit. This is a bunch of coke. He was like, word? I was like, yeah. I said,
So it was no turn.
I'm about to go bag this up. I seen my step pops bag up a few times, so I just knew what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I had the fucking biggest 20s in the hood. Man. I didn't understand why I sold them so fast. Like all me and Jay did was go shopping and go to eat McDonald's, go shopping and shit. That was my first part. I put him on to everything that I share everything, bro.
I know that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I just gotta ask because we're making something, making the understanding.
And this
clear.
is what, I don't know, my brother he's from a different era.
Mm-hmm.
He was really street, really a bad guy, man. He my brother.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out, man.
The generation that was above your generation they was made out of like steel or something like that.
So I ain't have a relationship with him like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Jay didn't have a relationship with his brother at all.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And my big brother didn't know how to play the big brother role. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He ain't know how to lead as a big brother. So I remember asking my mom, like, damn, I want a brother. So I can have somebody that I can chill with, be with. She's like, I ain't giving you no brother. I remember she telling me I asked for him, but so taking on, meeting Jay was that. You know what I'm saying? Meeting Jay was that. When it came to, like I said, even protecting him down the line, you know what I mean? I just wanted to I knew the role of a big brother.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to see these two brothers in my projects, it's KG and this dude, it's Spank. These two brothers and shit, they used to always get along and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had Stan and Burrells and shit. Them brothers, they all was brothers, and they used to all ride bikes and have jewelry and this. I was like, damn, man, that's how I want my brother to be. So that's how me and him had got so tight, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if he was more weaker. I was just more aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Saying like same floor, same everything. Mother's best friends, sister's best friends. That was 85, 86, 87. All that was about. Watching my sisters and them all hang out with his sisters and all of that shit. Like family.
Yeah. Very close knit, like you said, each other talking in the windows.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, talking to each other out the windows.
Me and my dude used to all night long. That's what we used to do, you know.
Yeah, but I ain't leaving, man. When I first got that package, yo, you know, boom, yo, bro, this is ours. You know what I'm saying? This is ours. And when that was gone, you know, when that package was over, like I said, I ain't know no better. I wasn't thinking about re-ing up. I found this, so where was you think I was gonna get re-up from? So by the time I ran through that package, I want to say it probably was about 2 ounces. By the time I ran through that package, man, I was going to the store and shit, and I ran into one of my homeboys and shit named Conan and shit from my projects. Conan was like, yo, man, Jose want to holler at you. And Conan took me to Spanish Jose and shit. And Spanish Jose, like, you know, his father owned the store across the street. And watched us grow up since we was kids and shit. And he was like, yo, I'm hearing about you. I'm hearing about you in the street. Like, and he said, what you doing? I was like, well, you know, this is what happened and it's over. He was like, you want to still, you want to do some work for me? Man, I ain't never looked back. Like when everybody in the projects was working for other niggas, right? They was coming back. They had the pack. They used to call it 60-40. You get a G-pack. Right? You know what I mean? Some niggas was getting 60-30.
70-30.
You know what I'm saying?
70-30.
Yeah, you know 70-30. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
60-40, that was kind of, you know, love there.
Yeah. Jose used to sell from the door. He used to be like, just bring me back half of the money. Just bring me back half of the money. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Just bring me back half of the money. I'm like, word? But that life, man, you know what I'm saying, it just, you know how, and Paid in Full, Mitch was like, yo, I feel like I'm built for this shit. And when he say that and the energy in his, and I'm like, damn, I was in that same zone.
Yeah, I know.
Because looking back from where that escalated, it was like I was meant for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I never, ever looked back. And then, you know, things got so out of hand with the drugs that my mom like, nah, you got to go. I'm going to ship you down to Trenton. You know what I'm saying? And stay with your aunt because you in these streets too hard. And that shit just escalated. Because what Jose was giving me, the dimes that I had in New York, I went down to Trenton. Shit was like $30.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So I was like, oh nah, that shit just stepped my whole game up.
Yeah. You now got introduced to that out of town money.
That was that. Yo, man, I was coming back, flossy. You know how that, yo, that whole image when you moving out of town.
You could take a deuce tray bottle and sell for $20 out of town.
Yo, man,
save deuce tray bottle, sell it in this damn city out of town. Dude's giving you that $20.
$20 further down, and you know. I was tight because when I got to Trenton, they was like, shit, you just missed it. You'd have got $40 a year ago for that. I was like, what? It's like, yeah, they ain't had nothing but little 40 plastics and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ran through Trenton really hard and rough, man. I loved it there, man. And there was no time that I looked back and I told Jay, yo, you know, I need you coming right behind me.
When did Jay come up with the idea of rapping? When did how did that come up about?
Oh man, that's who was moving it? Like who was in it? He was listening to Nas. Who was before Nas? Who probably turned him? I think he saw a battle rap. He saw a cipher one day, and that shit just turned him out.
Yeah, he knew that's what he wanted to do.
Yeah, yeah. He saw a cipher one day, and that shit turned him out. And once he started it, bro, that shit. I swear to you, man, where he at right now, I would never. I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Because the work he put in, from where he started, how he should, and how he mastered it, how crafty, how much, you don't know, man. For years and years, I watched him. I was so confident. Like I said, he was my weapon to the street in the rap game.
Yeah, no doubt.
Nah, no bullshit. Like, I would be in other cities, or I'd be running around and they rapping and this and that, and I'm listening, I'm looking at them, and I'm like, I ain't even gonna lie, my brother tear y'all up. Like, this shit sound whack, what y'all got going on, but don't make me go get him. He's like, go get him then. All right, now he gonna set y'all ass on fire, yo. And that's what he did, man. That's what he did. Like, he had that work for their ass, but that was just the art of it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no money attached to it, but that was just the art of it.
Rapping in school, in the lunchroom, and all that. That's
right.
That's what it was about.
Like, I was there watching Biggie and Busta in the lunchroom. They was all going to the same school.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? They was all going to the same school. I used to go up there to check on Jay, go in the lunchroom, because my man used to be terrorizing that school and shit. I used to go up there and check on Jay and shit. And Busta and Biggie and all of them in there and shit.
Which school was that?
Westinghouse.
Okay, all right.
You know what I'm saying? No noise. Like, they, that table in the back where the live table up here, like, them dudes nah, bro. Them niggas was rapping though.
Yeah, that was the years. That's when it was all about having ciphers, and battle rap wasn't what it is now. It wasn't the disrespect in it.
Nah, it wasn't.
It was just a level of skill, like, who could come up with the nicest new style. Yeah,
style. Yeah,
it was different. Now it's disrespect.
Man, I used to go to talent shows. Yo, he put in work, man. That's why I'm like, nah. He had to go somewhere, but. You know what I mean? The missing link was Dame, down the line. Once he found out, that wasn't, Jazz birthed him and gifted him to the game for real. Like, showed him that this is what it can be like. I think Jay saw it then, like, this is what it can be like if, you know what I'm saying, if you make it to a certain level. You know what I'm saying? So meeting Dame later on, Jay already was prepared for this.